What's going on, Seaport? It's Pacman Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and today, man, Fatboy Zerk, and if you guys are familiar with Fatboy Zerk, he just dropped another video on YouTube underneath Khari Conceptions. Shout out to Khari Conceptions himself. But Fatboy Zerk, he just dropped a video like a few hours ago, and I was really impressed about it. You know, I'd be lying to you if I said I just seen it for the first time right now, but I've watched it like a few times, probably like 5 or 6 times, because I really wanted to understand his lyrical content and really understand the video. But the video or the song is actually titled "You Know What the Fuck Going On," also abbreviated as YKWTFGO. So here it goes. All right, get this bitch cranking.
Khari Conceptions.
Yeah. But I'm from a city of homicide. Everybody say they mob tied. Everybody got a pride problem, so the extendo stick out like frog eyes. I ain't gon' lie, there's way too much internet beef for us to be all guys. These niggas act like some mob wives. We just some strap like the bros guys. That's how I move, maneuver. Steppin' some shit, maneuver. Shut it down, computer. Y'all know what the fuck going on. My city ain't fucking with me. These niggas ain't fucking with me. I ain't coming like the pedestrians. I jumped by the Rari, it motivated me. The trunk in the front like an elephant. But I'm from Savannah, or niggas will pull up and be by the status. But little Savannah, still having some niggas who only post statuses. I'm tripping, I'm hearing voices in my head, and all of them savages. Yeah, most of them having righteous, but all of them sticking like cactuses. Who fake? These niggas two-faced. Bitch, I'm blood, but that blue face just made me too crazy. Mob tied like a shoelace. You niggas foo-foo. The way I'm sticking in a bitch, you think I knew some voodoo. Yeah, I got that thing on me. Don't think it ain't on me. If it's up, then it's stuck like some paint on me. They know what the fuck going on. 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 Yeah. I don't give a fuck about what a nigga gotta say. I'm just big and bad with bait. Can't have no niggas in my way. I can't argue on no internet. No, that ain't my forte. You just thugging on the internet on pictures with the K. Just a nigga trying to get it out the pool, not the A. Just a youngin' going stupid for my vibes, not the J's. Swear to God, I go hard for my B, not the grade. All on this block like a fucking parade. We having pistols, the sticks and grenades. The shit that you do for your stripes, my hate you damage for life. So best keep your scrap like a die, yikes, cause niggas is playing this shife. Your gang could get slaughtered like 21. Bitch, yeah, it's a knife. And I ain't gotta get my hand dirty, shit, yeah, it's a price. Yeah. Nigga, you know what the fuck going on. Nigga, you know what the fuck going on. No pen, no nothing, man. I just know what the fuck going on. Wanna smoke, you feel me? But other than that, you know what the fuck going on. You know what the fuck going on. You niggas know what the fuck going on. You niggas know what the fuck going on. You know what the fuck going on. You niggas know. Even though they gon' act like they don't, y'all niggas know what the fuck going on.
Well, first and foremost, before I analyze his lyrics or what he was rhyming on in that video, I just want to give a shout out to Khari Conceptions. You know, he's a really good videographer. But that being said, I like how the video was actually made, because it actually was in a few locations in Savannah. I know one location was on the east side, I think by Skidaway. I might be wrong. But I actually liked the video because it was like in different locations. You know, he was in the woods, he was in the city. You know, he was actually in you know, some of it was actually filmed at nighttime, which is cool. And, you know, it had excellent lighting, you know, for it to be filmed, some of it to be filmed at night. So excellent job to Khari Conceptions. But anyways, about the actual rap track, I always like Fatboy Zerk because, you know, not only does he have a lot of artwork out right now, but I just always felt like, you know, he was always underrated in my opinion. But as far as the track, you know what the fuck going on, he really sets the tone of like his surroundings, and he does this really good in most of his tracks that I heard him on. that he really sets the tone of like his surroundings, his landscape. Like you get a good feeling of like what's going on with him, you know, no pun intended. But you know, you really get a good feeling, or at least know something about him when he sets the tone. And you know, he has some similes and metaphors in this. You know, you guys acting like mob wives. You know, we guys have mob ties, something like of that nature that he said in that track. You know, very clever double entendres and, you know, similes and metaphors that he used. And the thing that I really like about Fatboy Zerk is that, you know, he can use the auto-tune and not do it like excessively or doing it too much. Like he just dipple and dabble in the auto-tone, so he don't use it heavily, but when he uses it, you know, it's fitting for the track. And he used some of it. It was like really light auto-tone compared to some other songs that I heard him on using auto-tone, which I feel like that's a good mix with him. And as far as the track, you know, lyrically, you know, he did drop some bars on there. You know, a very dope track. You know, I always felt like he was always just kind of underrated, you know. But I mean, he's definitely a dope artist. You know, he has plenty of mixtapes out. You know, all of it's on Dat Piff. I'll try to put the link for that in the description if I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, it's a really dope video. You know, and that's what I really like about Fatboy Zerk. You know, he can really set the landscape of what's really going on, you know, in a track. And when he just really speaks on it, you can kind of really get a visual, you know, just without even like looking, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even have to look really, but you know, he's very a dope artist. But and also Fatboy Zerk, you know, he's one of these guys in Savannah that drops a video, you know, at least every 3 months, you know, averagely. You know, I might be wrong about that, but I usually see him, you know, making a video, you know, at least every 3 months, you know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to get his name out there and popping, you know, which he is. You know, he's always out there, you know, making a mixtape or, you know, putting his face out there. Just I believe a few days ago, my homeboy met up with him, you know, so I know that I could meet up with him if my homeboy did, you know, which I probably should meet up with him, you know, schedule an interview just to see, you know, because I'm really interested in Fatboy Zerk, you know, as beyond everybody else, you know, I do, and I never said this before on camera, but I feel like Fatboy Zerk probably could be the best street rapper in Savannah to really actually describe like what's going on, you know, and I mean that seriously, you know, not making something up. You know, I really do feel like, you know, he could be the next promising, you know, street rapper, because I mean, I feel like he has it all. And I put up a post on Facebook and I said it's about 30 plus artists that I covered on my YouTube channel. Only a handful of them are ready. Fatboy Zerk is ready. He's one of the people that are ready for the big leagues. If he really wanted to achieve it, I believe that he really could get into the big leagues, because, you know, when I hear him, he don't really make any mistakes. And then when he always come out with something like a mixtape or even a song, it's always better than the last one. You know, it just keeps on getting better and better and better. You know, I never really heard a bad, you know, Fatboy Zerk song, you know, because everything that he puts out recently just gets better than everything else that he put out before then. So, you know, he's a very talented artist. And if you want to listen to him, I'll try to put the link for his mixtapes on Dat Piff so you guys can listen to it, and also put the link for the video in here just in case you want to look at it again in the whole entirety for yourselves. But that's all for me for right now. It's Pacman Jones for Savannah Seaport News, and stay blessed, Seaport.